Wait until Man United fans find out Ten Hag likes Pep. Will Manchester United fans forgive Erik Ten Hag for liking one of the greatest coaches in football history? It looks like it's Erik Ten Hag for Manchester United, so the race is on to find red-hot content that will please the Google gods. If you work for the Mirror website, that basically means looking at everything Ten Hag has ever said and repackaging it as news. Which is how we end up here. Erik Ten Hag has already outlined the philosophy he wants to copy at Man United. First, we already know that the word already is code for this is very old news, so not really actually news at all. Secondly, it's bollocks, isn't it, because he has never said anything of the sort about Manchester United. Nothing. Ever. Already or now. By the stand first, we have already had a climb down. Erik Ten Hag has already dropped a massive hint over one Premier League coach that he'd like to emulate if he is appointed as Manchester United's new manager in the summer. From outlined the philosophy to dropped a massive hint in the space of one single line. And then the opening paragraph comes. Erik Ten Hag has already hinted that he'd like to emulate Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola if he is given the top job at Manchester United. And it's no longer even a massive hint, but at least we now know that the Ajax boss would like to emulate the manager who has won 3 of the last 4 Premier League titles. Which seems sensible. Better he tries to emulate Guardiola than, say, Mark Hughes. By the 4th paragraph, we are told that if he is tasked with restoring Manchester United to their former glory, then there's every chance that he could try to follow Guardiola's lead. There is indeed every chance, because Guardiola is the most successful Premier League coach of the last half-decade. I learned a lot from Guardiola, Ten Hag said previously when discussing Guardiola. His philosophy is sensational. What he did in Barcelona, Bayern and now with City, that attacking style sees him win a lot. This structure that I have tried to implement at Ajax previously is a hell of a way to hide the fact that this was 2019, so way before there was even any hint, massive or otherwise, that he would take over at Manchester United. It's almost like he hasn't outlined the philosophy he wants to copy at Manchester United at all. While Ten Hag's admiration of his former boss has the potential to draw the ire of some United fans, ha 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 ha. Yes, Manchester United fans really will be absolutely seething that their new manager admires one of the greatest coaches in the history of football. They do at least finally admit that emulating Guardiola might not be the worst idea in the world, but this paragraph really is quite something. Guardiola has guided City to 10 major English League and Cup triumphs to date. United have won just a League Cup and the Europa League during that same period. But if Ten Hag can replicate the success he's enjoyed in Holland, where he's won 5 trophies in 4 years, then there's every chance that he can be the man to finally guide United back to the pinnacle of English football. If Ten Hag can win 5 trophies in 4 years with Manchester United, then there's every sodding chance that they will erect a statue outside Old Trafford. One rule for one. Over in the men, Manchester United transfer news. Live Erik Ten Hag news. Is Thomas Tuchel ruled out of search? Has Thomas Tuchel been ruled out, or have Manchester United accepted that Tuchel is the Chelsea manager and as such is not really actually available to manage Manchester United? We're going for the latter, not least because those quote marks do not actually quote anybody or anything at all. We're old-fashioned like that. Tuchel 1 week ago we were told by Jeremy Cross of the Mirror Express Star that Thomas Tuchel has replaced Mauricio Pochettino as the outstanding choice to become Manchester United's next manager. Erik Ten Hag was not even mentioned in that article, and the very next day, Cross wrote that Mauricio Pochettino and Erik Ten Hag have shown in recent weeks the challenge of managing United will be too big for them. Now, the Daily Star tell us that Erik Ten Hag completes Man United manager interview as club make Thomas Tuchel U-turn, and that reports of a Chelsea raid appear to be wide of the mark. Way to throw your own man under a bus, guys. What happened to Ten Hag, having shown in recent weeks that the challenge of managing Manchester United was too big for him? My old man said, follow the vein in Sky Sports. They back up the claims that Erik Ten Hag has been interviewed by Manchester United, though they reiterate that this does not mean Ten Hag has emerged as the club's first choice. Their update includes this paragraph. Ten Hag has a contract at Ajax that runs until the summer of 2023, but United's good relationship with the Dutch club, former goalkeeper Edwin van der Sar as chief executive, allowed them to speak to him. Which directly led to this from the Express website. Manchester United legend Edwin van der Sar's role in Erik Ten Hag interview revealed his role that has been revealed is that he is chief executive of Ajax. We are pretty sure we knew that already, fellas.